This is the first episode of CB Tech Talk. I'm going to talk about computer projects I work on, and I hope you all like it. Mostly what I do is I work on old computers. I'm just going to show you guys my first project. This is an old Dell Inspiron. Very old. This is from 2005. Yeah. This is a laptop that belonged to my uncle's dad. My uncle actually gave it to me for free. Of course, that's it right there. As you can see, this thing originally had Windows Vista 32-bit on it and has an AMD Sempron single-core processor. This laptop in particular has a 15.4-inch screen. It has a 2200 man-hour battery. I got it without the charger. I just got it with a case, and luckily, all the original reinstall CDs from Dell, including the reinstall for Windows 32-bit, Roxio Sonic Solutions DVD Creator 9.0, the Dell Drive reinstall drivers and utilities, come in handy. Microsoft Works 8.5, that come in handy. When I got this laptop, it did not work. Well, it worked, but it didn't work. I'll show you what I had to do to it later. The hard drive was shot. I actually still have that thing somewhere. Here it is. The hard drive it came with was 2.5-inch, 5100 RPM, 80GB Hitachi SATA 2, I think it was. Old hard drive. Of course it was bad. That's really common with these laptops. For some reason, I don't know why. It seems like hard drives that are under 250 or under 500 tend to fail a lot. I replaced the wireless card in it with a newer one because the old one was weak and also had some compatibility issues with what I installed on it. I just used a hard drive I had laying around. A 500GB actually came out of my Asus laptop, which is fairly new. I'll do a video on that some other time. And it works great now. Well, there were other issues too. I had to end up fixing the keyboard. The keyboard somehow came unhooked from the motherboard. That was a really easy fix though, and I'll show you how I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I have running on it. And there you have it. It boots right up. It runs Linux Mint 64-bit, the Cinnamon version. Well, originally I did install Windows 7, but I used the boot disk that I used for the PC I have. It was an OEM, so I could not use the same activation code, and I wasn't going to spend more money for a really old laptop to get another activation code. Well, you have to buy a whole new install pack. So I figured, I'm just gonna get something free. I'm gonna get Linux. I'm gonna try it out. I've never tried Linux before, and this is interesting. It's still a little slow. I mean, it is a single-core CPU. And this is the Mint desktop. I'm still reviewing this OS, but I like it so far. The Internet Explorer could be a little better. Sometimes Firefox doesn't like to work correctly. But it's only got 4 GB of RAM, so I'm really scared of installing Chrome at this point in time. I tried playing some DVDs on this, and honestly VLC is not DVD friendly on Linux for some reason. Of course, it's not really DVD friendly on my other laptop either, my Asus. Of course, it's got Windows emulator, or Wine, installed on it, so you can run Windows programs. It's got its own set of word processor programs that are supposed to be Windows compatible. The cool thing about Linux is it really doesn't require an antivirus. There are a few you can install. At the moment I don't have any installed on it. It's got an hour and a half battery power on it. That's about average. That's full charge for this laptop. That's really all there is to show on that. And now for the teardown, which I'm going to speed up, just to show you how easy it is actually to get in here. Okay, so here you can already see the motherboard. The keyboard just slides right out. This is why the keyboard didn't originally work when I got it. This little ribbon cable that goes in right here was not in its slot. I don't know why. But it's in there now and it works, so I'm glad I didn't have to replace it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that out for now. Just pulls right up, just like that, and pops right out. And here, you can see some of the other things. You see where the monitor plugs in. At least I think that's where it plugs in. And right here is not the original LAN card, no. This model originally came with a Broadcom card. However, I looked up online and found that it has a lot of issues with compatibility with Linux for some reason. And also, it's a really old card. It wasn't getting a very fast internet connection, so I went on eBay and found this. This is an Intel Wi-Fi Link 5100 is the model. Same size, fits, hooks up exactly the same. It does give me a better internet connection, and the driver's automatically installed. The RAM will have to open up the back side to get to, and I'll do that next, after I put the keyboard back. Okay, and now we get the front side closed up. I noticed something I should have done earlier. I should have taken out the battery. This is the original battery. It's still good, honestly. And the RAM chips are right under here. As you can see the original Dell OEM Vista sticker. And here you have the chips, and you can also see the modem card here. The RAM in it right now is not OEM. The RAM in it I replaced. The original RAM was 1 gigabyte in total. I replaced it with 4 gigabyte setup, so it's got 2 by 2, and it works great. One of the main reasons I upgraded from Vista, aside from Vista being obsolete and full of issues, was that Vista, well, the 32-bit version that was on it cannot use more than 3 gigabytes of RAM. That's just something about 32-bit systems. That's part of why they are not really in use much anymore. So, a 64-bit setup like the Linux I have installed or Windows 7, which I was going to install, can actually read and use all 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that was my step in modernizing it. Aside from upgrading the hard drive, even though I had to do that anyway because the other one was dead. It's got all sorts of ports on the back of it. Here we go. For a 2005 laptop, this thing has a lot of ports. Of course, that's where the hard drive slides in. Right above it, I assume you can install a network card. At least I think that's what this is. It's got one mic and one audio output cable. It's got one SD and mini SD card reader. 2 USB 2.0 ports on the side. On the back we have one VGA port, one LAN port, one phone modem port. That's something you don't see anymore on computers. And then the unique Dell charging outlet. I went on eBay and found a charger for about $8. That's a replacement charger. This is the replacement charger I got with it. It's by Sunny Deal. It puts up the same frequency as the original, which is, I think it's 3.35 amps at 19.5 volts. 120, 110 AC adapter. And that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to know any more details, leave some comments down below. And I'll tell you where I got my parts. I'll tell you what you can do for your Dell Inspiron 1501. I'm not an expert, just a hobbyist. One of these days, hopefully in one of my next videos, I'll be doing a video about my PC, which is amazing. And I have several other projects that I recently picked up. I'll put a picture of those at the end of this video. And hopefully I can do a video on those as well. So, peace.